This is HIFIMAN TWS450, and in today's video I will explain why I think it's one of the best budget true wireless earbuds you can get in 2024. Hello, I'm Alexander, and on this channel we're mainly talking about headphones and headphone accessories. When it comes to TWS earbuds, there's a lot of models to choose from, and in the last 5 years I tried a number of budget options, but they left me looking for more. I then decided to end my search and settled on Sony WF-1000XM3 in 2021. A year later I also bought the Sennheiser Momentum TWS2, which is still my go-to TWS for working at my desk. Of course I will talk about how HIFIMAN TWS450 compares to both, but let's start with the unboxing first. The TWS450 comes in a small carton box. In the box there's a round charging case that contains the earbuds, a USB Type-A to USB Type-C charging cable, and 2 additional pairs of ear tips. One set of the ear tips comes pre-installed. The case is made out of white matte plastic. There's a HIFIMAN logo on top. On the back of the case there's a USB-C port and a charging indicator. The earbuds are on a smaller size and weigh 3.5 grams each. There's a channel indication on both earbuds and a small LED. By the way, the LED on case and LEDs on earbuds are white, and it beautifully blends into overall design language. The earbud nozzles are oval in shape and are on a shorter side. There's a mesh at the end of the nozzle and a lip that helps to keep the ear tip in place. Now let's talk a bit about specifications. The earbuds support Bluetooth 5.3 and both SBC and AAC codecs. There is no support for neither aptX nor LDAC, but let's be fair, this is a $39 set, and personally I wouldn't expect it to support advanced codecs. The connection with both of my iPhone and Samsung phones was stable, yet I think the 10 meters range stated in the specification sheet is when we're talking about open environments and direct visibility between two devices. The good thing is that the earbuds have touch controls, are IPX4 rated, have environmental noise cancellation on board, don't mistake it for active noise cancelling, and can play music for 5 hours from a single charge. With the included case you can get 3 more full charges, so overall playtime can be extended up to 20 hours. The ENC technology is useful when you need to spend a lot of time on the phone, as it filters the noise out of your voice before the transmission. In my test I would rate the microphone quality quite average, and people on the other side sometimes had complaints about my voice, saying it was breaking up and feeling distant. The ENC helped a bit while I was in noisy environments, but if I needed a set specifically for work calls, I would personally look elsewhere. Comfort-wise I was pleasantly surprised. I usually struggle to find a good fit and seal with IEMs and earbuds, so I have to spend some time trying different ear tips and ear tip sizes. With TWS450 I was able to secure a good fit and seal using the stock ear tips. While the stock silicone ear tips feel a bit generic, they just do their job fine. The earbuds are also very light, so they literally disappear in my ears after 10 minutes. Now let's talk about the sound. It's important to mention that all sound impressions in my reviews are completely subjective. You should take them with a grain of salt. The sound is what sets TW450 apart from dozens of other TWS in this price bracket, and I still can't believe a $39 wireless earbud sounds that good. The overall tonality is V-shaped, with a well-rounded and punchy bass, slightly recessed mid-range, and crisp and well-extended treble. The bass is punchy and has a good note weight. It extends quite deep, so the EDM tracks, for example, sounded like they should. By no means it's a bass head pair, but the bass is north of neutral and packs a punch. The mid-range is slightly recessed, but it's not too lean. It's just slightly in the background. The vocals are not too upfront, yet the upper mid-range tuning is really beneficial for female vocals, which stand out slightly more than the male vocals. The electric guitars have a good bite, yet the timbre is still not ideal. The treble is well extended, energetic, might be slightly grainy on occasions, but no means wailed, so keep that in mind if you're a treble sensitive person. The soundstage is average in width and not very deep or tall. The imaging is good, but not exemplary. Still, it conveys a good sense of distance and direction, and with the tendency to literally disappear in your ears, the overall sound presentation of TWS450 is very good. Now let's talk a bit about comparisons. The only reason I am bringing in WF100XM3 and Momentum True Wireless 2 into this comparison is the fact I have been daily driving the sets for last few years. This means I have a clear idea what sound presentation, features and functionality I am looking for in my future TWS. Both sets also feature more advanced microphones, active noise cancelling, more codec support, including LDAC on Sony, smartphone applications, a better build and much better accessories. Comfort-wise, TWS450 beats both, and it was really surprising comparison. Price-wise, both sets, even if bought second-hand in 2024, are at least 3 times more expensive than TWS450. But do they sound 3 times better than the TWS450? And the answer is no. While both sets have a more mature and refined sound presentation, in my opinion, if you're looking for a pure performance per dollar, TWS450 is hard to beat. What I liked about it? Surprisingly engaging sound presentation, the earbuds are very light and comfortable, price to performance ratio is excellent, and the battery life is good. What I didn't like? Microphone quality is mediocre, touch controls may require some time to get used to it, no smartphone application, and the case feels somewhat cheap and not very durable. TWS450 by no means is a perfect device, and if you're used to a rich functionality that modern flagship wireless headphones have on board, you may be disappointed. But TWS450 brings a surprisingly engaging sound presentation to the wireless form factor at a very budget price, and this, in my opinion, is the main selling point. And that concludes my review for today. If you want to see more content like this, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for future updates. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, goodbye.